Hello. Let's see. I think we started. Okay, my apologies. This class is actually starting a little bit late. It's 5 minutes after. I did not realize that that my schedule changed this week. I thought it was next week. So, I'm here for another pronunciation workshop. Here we go. Hello. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Tanya.
Tanya. Oh, Tatiana. Oh, I think that's a Russian name.
Yeah,
But
it is
I actually have a
Russian.
cousin named Tatiana. It's a pretty name. I like that. How are you?
Uh, Not bad, thank you. How are
Good.
you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. You're Russian?
Yeah, I'm from Moscow.
And how long have you been speaking English?
Actually, I started to brush it up 2 years ago, but actually, I have been learning English since my school time, my school ages.
Since you were young. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And why are you learning?
Actually, I'm an IT specialist and I need it for my work. So I used to work for Oracle, which is, you may know, is a very
Yes.
famous IT company, and
Mm-hmm.
I used to work there for 6 years. So I needed it for my work, and I still need it because as an IT specialist, I have to read a lot of
Manuals.
manuals, documentation, and all of them are in English.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, very good. It's nice to meet you and it's nice to have you here, Tatiana.
It's my
Um,
pleasure to meet you as well.
Thank you. I don't know how to read your name. Could you tell me your name, please, to the second person who came in? I cannot read your name. It's in Russian. Hello. Okay, you're the second person in the middle. I'm speaking to you. Hello.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I can't read your
I can't
name. It's in
hear
Russian.
anything.
I, oh,
Что происходит? Я не могу понять.
Ileana, how do you say her name, please?
Oh, hello, Miracle. Glad to see you.
Hi.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. Ileana, how do I pronounce her name, please?
Her name Valeria. Valeria. Her name Valeria.
Valerie.
Valerie. Maybe Valerie. It's okay. It will be good, I suppose.
Valeria? Like that?
Yes, Valeria. In
Valeria.
Russian,
Thank you.
Valeria. In English, Valerie, maybe.
Ah. Valeria, can you hear me? She can't hear me. Okay, Ileana, how are you today? Oh, I saw you earlier today. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Okay,
How's your throat?
it's better. Oh, she left. It's better. I'm still a little sick, but it is much better, so.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, guys. So it's a small class today, which
Yeah.
means you might be able to do some reading. Let's do this. I'm going to open new window. Let's start with some reading. How comfortable are you with when we do read? How comfortable are you?
I
It's
love
okay.
to read with you.
What is it that you learn when we read?
When we read, we try to improve our pronunciation. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's very good thing. It's very interesting.
Okay. Let's try Valeria or Valer. I don't know how to say your name.
Valerie, Valerie.
Can you hear me now? Okay, we have someone else who came in. Crazy something. You guys have to help me with these names. I've never seen names like this in my life. Crazy Trotsky. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, and you?
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Now you hear?
Can you hear me?
Hello. Now you
Hello?
hear me? Hello.
Yes, I hear you.
Here?
Can you hear me?
Okay. Me, of course.
Okay, guys, we need to
Yeah, I
start
hear.
class. I don't know what you guys are doing. We need to start class. I'm going to start with Ileana and Tatiana, and I will come back to the other two later. I just don't know what you guys are doing. I'm very confused with you. So, okay, all right, okay, um, okay. I will try to remember that, Tanya. But what I'm doing is I'm reading your name because it's difficult to remember. There are so many students who come to the classes, so it's difficult to remember nicknames. So I really just read what I'm seeing. But Tanya, what I would like for you to do is let's start reading. Okay. Can you try this first paragraph for me, please, Tanya?
If you have ever tried, oh,
Sorry, there you go.
oh,
There you go.
if you ever tried a new sport or attempted learning a musical instrument, you are well aware that the hardest part is getting started. Once you figure out the technique, the skills return fairly easily, even if they are not used for long periods of time. The most experts attribute this to it is disappearing actually.
What's this?
This the screen attribute this to muscle memory, which means the brain remembers the action and can recall it when it's needed. Now, some researchers from Johns Hopkins University believe there is another factor that may be as important in recalling previously. Actually, it has disappeared
Okay, I'm going to
from,
put it in the
from
chat box for you. Hold on. 1 second, please. 1 second.
Смотрите.
Sorry, Miracle, it's too small. Can you do it a little bit bigger? Please. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Can you see the chat box,
yeah,
Tanya?
I can see the chat box.
Okay. Go down to the end. Now, some researchers from Johns Hopkins.
Now, some researchers from Johns Hopkins University believe there is another factor that may be as important in recalling previously learned motor skills, the errors made while learning the task.
Okay. So, how comfortable are you when reading, Tatiana? How do you feel when you read?
Absolutely comfortable.
Do you? Okay,
Yeah.
good. So if you're not nervous, that definitely helps. There are a couple of things that you are doing. You are adding words that are not there. You're adding short words like it or the or You're adding words, so it's going to change the meaning of what you're reading. Or, it's just not going to be correct. So I would encourage you when you are reading to read a little more slowly so that you can focus on what you're seeing and not what you think should be there. 1 second. Let's see. Valerie, are you there?
Hi, do you hear me?
Yes, I do. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I had some problems with my mic, or I don't know.
Okay. Well, welcome back. It's nice to have you. I'm going to come back to you in just a little bit.
Okay.
We are 15 minutes into class, so I want to go ahead and get started. But I will come back to you and talk to you in just a little bit, okay?
Okay, sure.
Okay, and this other guy, crazy something, what do you want me to call you?
Valerie. Okay.
No, this guy. Hello?
Hello,
Crazy?
hello.
Trotsky? What do you want me to call you?
My name is Kirill.
Okay, can you write that in English for me?
It's it's very difficult for you to pronounce the letter, our letter A, isn't it?
Please write it with English letters so I know what to call you.
Okay,
I want to go on with the class. I
I
just need
can
to know what to call you.
I can't find the chat. Maybe I can spell it.
Okay?
K-I-R-I-double-L.
And
K. No. Wait. Just a minute.
so, and how do you pronounce this? How do you
Kirill.
pronounce?
Kirill.
Kirill.
Not exactly.
Okay. I'm going to do my best with the name. I do need to go on with the class. Welcome to the class, Kirill. Nice to meet you. But we do need to go on with the class, guys. So give me just a second. Let's go back. So do you understand what I was saying, Tanya, about the reading? It's going to be a little confusing if you start adding words like it or the or a.
Actually, I haven't noticed that, and you are the first person who are telling me things like that.
Well, usually what happens, let me explain how normally people help you with English. If we understand what you are saying, we don't correct small mistakes. We are listening to you to understand you. So if we understand you, we do this. Oh, okay. Okay. We don't like to correct you if we understand you. So if we don't...
Actually, Miracle, I'm afraid you are not the first native speaker teacher in my life. So, and
Oh, it seems I've offended you.
yeah,
So let me apologize. I did not mean to offend you. When you come to my classes, my goal is to help you. I did not know that I would offend you by trying to help you. So I apologize. My goal was to help.
Could you point exactly when I put those words like it, the, or a?
I can pay attention and I can stop you when you're doing that, and I can stop you each time. What I'm doing now is this is a pronunciation class. So my goal is to listen to you read and to get a feeling for how you're reading. But as I'm listening to how you're reading, I'm also noticing that you're putting extra words in. So again, guys, my goal is as a teacher, it is to help you to speak English more clearly. My goal is not to offend you. So anything that I share with you is simply to help you. So please do not become offended. That is not my goal here. Let me go to Ileana. Ileana, I'm going to ask you to read the same text. This time, because Ileana has been in some of the other classes, I'm actually going to show you what we do with pronunciation. So it is a pronunciation class. We focus a lot more on the sounds of English. So, Ileana, is that big enough for you to see?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do is read one sentence, and then we need to talk about your sounds. So, read the first sentence for me slowly.
If you have either tried a new sport or attempt learning a musical instrument, you are well aware that the hardest part is getting started.
Okay. Say these words for me that I put in the chat box for you.
Ever,
Uh-huh. Do you remember the ER sound?
ever,
Yeah, you're doing the British. You're doing the British ER. So remember the English ER is this. Ever.
ever,
Now, do you remember the short O sound? Short
Short-
O.
ah,
Right. So, what you're doing with that second word is something like this. Sport. Sport.
sport,
Aha. So you need the short O sound. Ah.
sport.
Do you hear how that's different?
Yes,
Your mouth doesn't need to go forward for the short O sound. Spot.
spot.
Okay, and the next word, it's going to be using a W, not a V. So not a there, a there. Really get your
Aware.
W.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Aware. Aware.
Right. When you use the W instead of the V,
Where?
use more air, and that's how your sound is going to move.
Mm-hmm.
Aware. Don't get stuck. There. Don't do that. Use your air. Try that.
Mm-hmm. Aware. Aware.
Exactly. Good.
Aware. Mm-hmm.
Now, we didn't talk about the R controlled sounds today, but do you remember those?
Yes, I remember.
Okay, repeat after me really quickly. ER.
Yeah.
A,
Uh,
AR.
R,
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 OR. Or.
or,
Be careful of the O. Remember the grabbing in your throat? Be careful of that.
Mhm.
Or.
or,
Very good. And then the AIR sound. And let me give you guys a document. I should put this in each class actually. Okay. Okay. And then, so you guys can click on that document there and it will help you to know what we're doing. And then the AIR sound. Air.
air, air,
Remember, it's the long A, so you really need to shape it. It shouldn't be but really get the air.
air,
The shape inside of your throat should be more defined, not this not that, but really give it some shape inside of your throat. Air.
air.
Okay, let's try it. I want you to read the first sentence by yourself, try to correct those words, and then you will read after me. Read the first sentence by yourself.
If you have ever tried a new sport or attempt learning a musical instrument,
Slow down. Or,
or,
read
or,
that.
or, if you have ever tried
No.
a new
I don't want you to start over. Start after or.
or attempt learning
You see that
and
word? Look at that word more closely.
or attempt learning
Look at
and
the word. Wait, you're going too fast. Look at this word.
attempted
Mhm.
or attempted learning a musical instrument, you are well aware that the hardest part is getting started.
Say this word for me. Aware.
Aware,
That's your AIR sound. It is
aware,
spelled, it looks like R. It looks like R, but when you put a W in front of it, it becomes where.
where,
Exactly, and it actually sounds just like this word. Where.
where.
Well aware that. Please repeat.
Well,
Aware that.
well aware of that.
Very good. Let's start with the next sentence. Please read after me. Once you figure out the technique,
Once you figure out the technique,
listen, technique. Make sure you get your vowel in there. What you did was something like this. You did something like, like this. Technique. Really get the E in there. Technique. Yes, don't lose your vowels in English. The skills return.
The skills return
Fairly easily.
fairly easily.
Use your AIR sound for fairly. This is a hard vowel for you. Air.
Air,
So you're doing fairly, something like that. You really need airly, fairly.
fairly,
No, not fairly, fairly. Excellent. Easily.
easily.
Even if they are not used,
Even if they are not used,
Say this word for me.
Not.
What sound is that? What vowel sound?
It's a short O.
Excellent. Not.
Not.
Not this. You're doing sort of the British not. Not. That's more British. Not.
Not.
Good. Used
Not.
for
Used for
long periods of time.
long periods of time.
Now read the remainder by yourself. I will only stop you when I need to help you with pronunciation. So start with most, read slowly, and when I need to help you with pronunciation, I will stop you. Okay?
Most experts attributes this to
Say this. Say this word.
this
No, this word here.
attribute. Attribute.
Attribute, but you
Attribute.
actually put an S on the end. You said attributes with an S.
Attribute.
Okay?
Sorry.
That's okay.
I have some problem with my eyes, sorry. Most experts attribute this to muscle memory, which means the brain remembers the action and can recall it when needed.
Okay, hold on. Say these words for me.
This,
Be careful. Don't close it. They. It's a short I, so it should stay open.
this,
Good. Keep your throat open.
this,
Good. Excellent.
which,
Listen, listen. We. You hear it closing? We. Which. Excellent. Next word.
it,
Don't open. Don't open while you're talking. Open before you talk. So you're doing open before. It.
it.
Do you see the difference?
Yes.
We.
It.
Yes, that's your short I sound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, keep going, please.
Where is it?
Now.
Now, some researchers from Johns Hopkins University believe there is another factor that may be as important in recalling previously learned motor skills, the errors made while learning the task.
Excellent. Okay, let me show you a couple of things. Say that word. Okay, here, I'm sorry. Maybe it will be easier if I type it in big letters for you. Say that word for me, please.
University.
How many short I sounds are there?
Two short I.
Okay, where are they, please?
University.
So, ni and si. Right. What you did the first time was university. University. There was no I sound. Don't remove the vowels. Keep the vowels. University.
University.
Yes, when you remove the vowels in English, it will make your words sound unnatural. You have to keep the vowels there unless we remove them, as a part of when we speak naturally. But a lot of times, if you remove the vowel, the word will sound very strange. And maybe we don't know what you're saying. So I'm trying to help you to focus more on your vowels. One more thing that you want to pay attention to, and we haven't talked about this yet, but this word here, motor, M-O-T-O-R. When you see O-R at the end of words, it actually has the E-R sound. So we don't say motor. You hear how weird that sounds? Motor. Let me show you a few more words. There are a few more words. Harbor. It doesn't sound right. Labor. Error. Sounds weird. The OR sound on the ends of words will usually sound like er. Harbor.
Harbor.
Labor.
Labor.
Error.
Error.
Error. Error.
Error.
Good job.
Error.
Okay, so Ileana, for the past 3 weeks that I've known you, we have focused more on vowels, vowels, vowels.
Yes.
Today, you were able to read. I think your reading is a lot more clear because you focused on vowels so much.
Okay, thank you.
Good job. Any questions?
No, I need a lot of practice. Thank you a lot.
Well, and you know that I'm a student too. Like, I love languages, so I take language classes all the time, and there's always something to learn.
Mhm.
But that's why it's fun. That's why
Okay,
it's fun,
thank you.
because there's always something to learn. Good job. Okay,
Your
let me come back. I'm sorry?
Your study how to pronounce correct our letter A, yeah? Isn't it?
Our letter R? You mean Russian?
Russian, yeah, I'm a Russian.
I haven't learned Russian sounds yet. I'm afraid of Russian. I will learn one day. Right now I'm working on a couple of languages, but my main language is Chinese. And so, like you guys, I sit in Chinese lessons for 2 hours a day. 你好，我是，你的是。I'm in classes all the time, working on my pronunciation and my throat and my movement. I study sounds just like you guys, just like we're doing here. I study them for other languages. Each sound is important to me. I notice every little thing, every little sound, because it makes you sound more native. It makes you sound more natural if you learn the sounds of the native language. So this is a passion for me. Let me go back to Tatiana. So Tatiana, you just saw me work with Ileana. Do you have a better idea of what I am doing and how I'm trying to help you?
No. No.
Okay, so is there anything I can answer for you that would help you?
Not for now.
Okay, so what I'm going to do with you is, if you're willing to participate, it seems that you've become offended and you're upset, and I do apologize for that.
No, I'm not
My goal is to help you. If you want to participate, I can help you with the sounds of English. If you would like to do that instead of reading, I can introduce the sounds to you if you would like to do that.
Yeah, Miracle, what are you from? What type of sounds do you teach us?
I will show you.
Is
I'm going
it
to show you now.
American or British version?
Okay, this is American English. American English.
Okay.
But Ileana has done British English, so she has sort of a British accent, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you the sounds that we do. And let me open my screen for you. Okay. So, just an overview for the 3 of you who are new. Let me give you an overview. There are 5 vowels in English. 5 vowels. They are A, E, I, O, U. But, and here is the big point, these These 5 vowels make more than 19 different sounds. More than 19. So a lot of times you guys are learning English and you are trying to speak English with maybe 5 or 7 vowel sounds, but there are 19 of them. Let me review them for you really quickly for the 3 of you who are new to the classes. You have long vowel sounds, short vowel sounds, the other vowel sounds, and R-controlled vowel sounds. These symbols that you see here, they will become more important as you become an advanced student. The symbol is there so that you can become familiar with it, but you don't need to memorize it right now. There are 5 long vowel sounds, 5 short, 5 other, and only 4 R-controlled sounds. Here are the long vowel sounds. A, E, I, O, U. Here are the short vowel sounds. A, E, I, Here are the other vowel sounds. Oo, oi, ow. And here are the R-controlled vowel sounds. R, or, air. So, you guys heard Ileana reading. She has been practicing these vowel sounds for about 2 weeks. We usually don't do reading the first day. We usually do vowel sounds, vowel sounds, vowel sounds, and then your English changes. So, I was expecting my more advanced students coming in, and that's why we had an article today. That's why we started out with reading, because I thought more of the advanced students were coming in. But you 3 are new, so let's start with the sounds. Tatiana, are you ready to give these a try?
Yeah.
All right, so we have, yes, you have a question?
No, no.
You have the long vowel sounds first. Please repeat after me. This is your long A sound. A.
A,
And then you have the word cake.
cake.
So listen to what happens with your sound. For English, we go up and we use our air to sound more natural. If you want to sound more natural, you need to go up instead of a, sort of going straight across. Go up. A. Try that.
A,
Good. And keep your throat open. One more time. A.
A,
Let me show you what I mean by keeping your throat open. It's difficult to explain. Right here, I'm sort of squeezing like that. And that's going to be a Russian pattern. It's something that you do when you speak Russian. For English, you don't squeeze like that. For English, we actually go this way. A. Try that.
A,
Good. Over time, it will be a lot easier. Then you have long E. E.
E,
You hear this squeezing? E. You hear? You're squeezing in the front. Try to relax your throat. E.
E,
Much better. Keep.
keep.
Good. Good job. Now, the other thing that will make this a little bit easier for you, Tatiana, or Tanya, the other thing that will make it easier is as you open, use more air. Watch. E, E. My sound, it sounds stuck, but I'm going to use more air. E, instead of E. Use air. E.
E,
It will make your English more natural. Good job. Then next we have the long I sound. Open your throat and use your air. I.
I,
Listen. I. You hear? I'm in my throat. Try to go up. I.
I,
Much better. Bike.
bike.
Good. Next we have the long O sound. Oh.
O,
Don't grab. Oh. Oh. In the front of your throat. Don't grab. Stay open. Oh.
O,
Home.
home.
Good. If you stay open and use your air, your sounds will be much more natural. You.
You,
Listen to the back. You. I'm sort of closing like that in the back. You. But if I open, you.
You.
Better. You.
Sorry for interrupting you. May I ask you one question? Okay,
Yes.
I don't get it. It's according to my opinion, it's unnatural. When you pronounce your, how can you simultaneously, when you are inhaling, raise your
Do you
voice?
have a television on?
Yeah.
Can you turn it off? It's a little difficult to hear you clearly.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So you're asking about the exercises and how the exercises are unnatural and how that helps you to speak English more naturally. That's what you're asking, right?
Yeah, you're inhaling and simultaneously, how can
I'm
you
not
do
inhaling. No, I'm not inhaling.
no,
No. When you speak,
exhale,
your air goes out. You
out,
can't.
exhale?
Yes, you thought I was
Yeah,
inhaling.
no. Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not inhaling.
okay, got it. We made a mistake. I
Oh,
just
so you
wanted
thought I
to
was inhaling and speaking.
yeah, no, not inhaling, exhaling, and simultaneously raise your voice. How it could be in our
Oh,
language
no. As I'm speaking, I'm
otherwise.
using my muscles in the back to go up. Hello. How are you? It
Okay,
takes some practice. You can't learn this in one lesson. Listen, I have students who have studied with me for like 2 years, 3 years, because you don't learn this in one day. So this is your introduction. Think of it as an introduction. You will not learn it in one day. It's really difficult. Okay, let me go back to Tatiana. Tatiana, I think. Um, I don't know how to say your name correctly, but Kirill, can you close your microphone? The sounds. We can hear the sounds. It's a little bit of a distraction. Can you close your microphone, please? Okay. Yes, please. If you can close your microphone when you're not speaking, that will help a lot. Can you do that, please? Okay. Tanya, your long O sound. You are closing your throat in the back a little. E, Q, Q. Try to open and make it taller. Cute.
Cute.
Now, watch this. Q. I'm going to start here and go up. Q. But for English, try to start here. Q. Start here and then go up instead of Q. Because you'll get stuck here. You get stuck. Try here. Cute.
Cute.
Better. For Russian speakers, we have to start with getting you to move out of your throat. You move up here, and your sounds will be more natural. You learn the 19 vowel sounds, and you start to speak English more confidently, okay, I totally can't read that. You start to read English more confidently. You start to read English more naturally. You start down here, though. We have to get you out of your throat. Okay, Tanya, do you have any questions at this point?
No.
Okay. All right, let me go to Valerie.
Okay.
Okay. Valerie, so you heard Tanya do the long vowel sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do the short vowel sounds. These are more difficult. So let's give them a try and see how it goes. The short A sound. Short A. Ah. Have you listened to English a lot?
Yes, I watch movies and I listen songs.
you listen a lot because your sound is a little softer.
Mm.
Do you sing?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, yeah. That's why you have that microphone, right?
Yeah, I'm sounding
Uh-huh.
good.
Yes. Okay. So singers are able to do this a little easier because you use your muscles. When you sing, you use the muscles in your throat. It's a little easier for you to do. So, Valerie, what I want you to do is this. Ah, watch. Like you're singing. Do this. Ah.
Ah.
You sort of use your singing muscles when you're speaking English. It will feel unnatural in the beginning, but it really will help you a lot. Ah.
Ah.
So you need shape and you need air. If you shape do you know your soft palate when you're singing?
What?
Soft palate. Do you know that word?
No, what is it?
Soft. Okay, when you're singing,
Yeah.
inside of your mouth,
Yeah,
it's like this. But if I'm singing the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, it sounds like this. But the muscle inside, if I shape it like this, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, it helps me to sound prettier. You can use that muscle when you're speaking English. Ah. Here, listen. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah. Cat.
Cat.
Don't change the vowel. Don't change the vowel. Ca, ca, ah.
Cat.
Yes. Hat.
Hat.
Listen. Ha, ha, ha.
Hat.
Listen. Ha. You're sort of starting the sound and then you close. Think about these muscles here. Keep them open. Hat.
Hat.
Do you hear? It changes your pattern.
Yeah.
This is only one word, but imagine that you are saying 5 sentences and you change this one pattern. It changes your accent. Imagine you are having an entire conversation and you change this one thing. It changes your accent.
Yeah.
Little things make a big difference here. Okay, your short E sound. Eh. Yeah. I don't know how to listen. Eh. You hear how it's more open. Eh. Said.
Said.
Don't change the vowel. What you're doing is you say the vowel the way I'm saying it, and then when I give you the word, you say the word the way you normally would. Okay, so no more words. No more words. Be.
Be.
Te.
Te.
And the way that it feels, Valerie, is like my muscles are stretching and they stay stretched. I don't te. They don't come back down. They stay open. Te. This is a really important pattern for English. If you can learn to stay open and open and then stay open, your vowels will change. Your speaking pattern will change. Short I is next. Eh. Okay, that was pretty easy for you. That was good. Do it again. Eh. Wonderful. It sounded like these muscles up top. What kind of music do you sing? Are you classically trained?
Yes, I had classical education, but now I'm singing different kinds of music.
Oh, classical singers are the best. You guys get it. Because classical singers have to use, so I was going to say going up to your third eye. You know what that is, right? Okay, so as you're going up.
Resonators, yeah?
Exactly. You're going up there. Sit. Sit. Don't close. Sit. It's a pattern that we have. When we speak English, we go up into our resonators. It's not the same way as singing, "Que fiero costumbre." It's not like that, like you have to go up here and stay here. It's not there. But when you're speaking, you're going up, going up. If you can practice your English like that, it will be really good for you. Short O is next. Ah.
Ah.
That's an easy one. You don't have to go up into your head so much. Top.
Top.
Keep your throat open. Listen. Ta, ta. Don't do that. Stay open. Top.
Top.
Wonderful. You're creating, look at this word. Phonemes. Phonemes are individual sounds. If you can create the same phonemes as a native speaker, then you can create words like a native speaker. But you can't say words like a native speaker if your individual sounds are not correct. So when you're learning the 19 vowel sounds, you want to pay attention to everything, every little thing, and then your words will be clearer, your conversation will be clearer, you will be more confident. That's the goal. We are trying to fix your phonemes, your individual sounds. Last, we have the short U or schwa sound. Ah.
Ah.
That is going to sound kind of like ah, ah, ah. Down here.
Ah.
Ah, ah, Yes. Fun.
How? Fun.
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 Fun. Fun. You're up
Fun.
here. Fun. Fun.
Fun.
Yes.
Fun.
Done.
Done.
When you start the sound, don't grab. Da, da. Don't grab. Just let the sound come here. Done.
Done.
You see? It gives you cleaner English. Cleaner. Don't grab with your throat. Keep your sounds open and round. You will change your English really quickly. Good job. Any questions? Yeah.
Understand how I do this.
And it's difficult to do it in a group setting because what I'm trying to do is teach each person, and each person has something different to learn. So it's really difficult to do it in a group setting. It's possible, but when you come to the classes, you're usually learning like one thing, and then over time it changes for you. So it's a little challenging, but you guys are doing great. Good job. Let me go to Kirill. Say your name again for me. Open your microphone, please.
Okay, in Russian or in English?
Say your Russian name.
Kirill,
Kirill.
something like that.
Something like that. When I need Russian pronunciation, you're going to help me. We'll start
Okay.
with your name. Okay. Let's do the vowels here. Tell me, do you want to try the long or the short, or do you want to try the next group of vowels? What would you like to do, Kirill?
I want to try to read the text.
You want to try to read the text? Kirill, I can't hear you clearly. Hello?
Hear me?
Okay,
No,
your
you're-
sound is going out. Can you close your camera? I think your connection is. Please close your camera. Can you close your camera?
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Okay. Now tell me which vowel sounds you want to work on, please.
I don't know.
Okay, let's start with the long vowel sounds. Do you see my screen?
Long A.
Okay. A.
A.
Try going up. A.
A.
So let me give you an example. You were asking me, how does this help? What you're doing is a. So when you say words, you're going to get gig, gig. And that's not going to sound natural. When you exaggerate, you're doing a. When you say the word, you get cake. When you say the word faster, you get cake.
Cake.
But before you can say the word faster, you really need to learn the vowel. A.
A.
Try to keep going up. E.
A.
The next vowel, long E. E.
E.
Can you try to relax your throat? Let me just open my, I'm just going to
Okay.
open here. Okay, you're here. E. E. Right there? You're stuck right there. I need for you to go above your throat. E.
E.
You see? It's going to be better. Say the word see.
Repeat one more time.
See.
See.
Listen, listen. See. You hear that? E. Like I'm grabbing right there. I take my muscles and I make them like this. Don't do that. Relax. See.
I don't know what's going on. I just hear like you speaking like a robot now.
I think your connection is bad.
Yeah.
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 I don't know
Okay.
what's going on.
Yeah, it's the connection. Can you hear me at all right now?
No, yeah. All right.
Okay. Okay. See.
See.
So you're still doing this E. You're still right here. You have to relax. E.
I don't know what you're expecting from me. I have to raise my voice or what?
Listen, try to copy the difference. E. E. Try to open your throat. Try to open your throat. E.
E.
That's better. That's an English pattern. We don't grab and squeeze in our throats. That's not how we speak English. If you want your English to be more natural, open. Long I. I.
I.
Ah. I.
I.
Yes. Long O.
I have
Oh.
to exhale and pronounce
Say that
yeah.
again?
And can you hear me or not?
Sort of. Repeat what you said?
Miracle.
Yes, I hear you. Please repeat what you said.
I have to just relax and exhale and simultaneously pronounce the word, yeah? Or the sound.
That's a start. That's a good way of looking at it. Guys, let me give you
Okay,
just
continue.
as we are finishing, because class is over. Listen, let me tell you, everyone does not love pronunciation as much as I do. I love pronunciation. It is my passion in life. I love pronunciation for Spanish and German and French, and I just love it. So that's what my classes are about.
This is
If
your
you
mother
really want
language.
If you really want to speak English clearly, that's what these classes are for. We don't do a lot of reading, not normally. We don't do a lot of reading. We do pronunciation so that when you're speaking, when you're in your meetings, when you're in class, you will be able to speak English with greater confidence. You will know that your sounds are correct. You don't have to guess. You don't have to be embarrassed. That's what I do. That's how I help my students. I can tell you, some of you guys don't look happy. Maybe this class isn't for you. But I love what I do, and I help my students to change their lives. So if you want to speak with more accuracy, And if you want to be more confident when you speak English, that's what these classes are about. Are there any
Okay.
questions?
Appreciate for your kindness. You
You're
already give
welcome. Okay.
a
Well,
knowledgeable
maybe you can fix your connection next time, Kirill.
Yeah, of
Fix your
course.
connection so I can help you more. Okay.
Actually, Miracle, I've heard this that for Russian speakers, the most challenging sounds are consonant sounds like the, like this, or think. And also, I think the most challenging sound is sound V, like vessel. It's not about vowels, it's more about consonants. That's my
Okay.
point. And
Tatiana, I
what I
welcome you to have your
see is
opinion. That's fine.
that you always do this
Tatiana, my
vowel
classes
sounds
don't
on your
have to be for you. Tatiana, I'm not going to argue with you, sweetheart. They asked me to come and teach.
that wasn't an dispute. That's a question for you, Miracle.
Tatiana,
If you
I
didn't notice
teach
that.
vowels. Okay, listen, guys, this is not going to be ugly. This is not going to be ugly. Okay, here's how I want to end. I'm just going to say I have been teaching, and I love it, and my students get results. That's what I do. And maybe you don't agree with it, and that's absolutely fine. Just realize my classes won't be for you. I want to end with Valerie singing. Valerie, can you sing for us? Yes!
No.
I want to hear you sing.
And my roommates are sleeping.
Oh, is it too late?
Maybe next time.
Okay. I would love to hear you sing. I love singers, and I love singers from around the world, so I think it would be interesting to hear you sing. Okay, guys, you did great.
Thank you very
I hope
much.
your microphone
Miracle,
works
I
better
just
next time.
wanted to ask you one question. Could I ask you one question?
Sure, you can. If you guys want to go to your next class, feel free to do that.